All right, in this video, I wanted to talk a bit more about this, the name of the Hebrew God, the Jewish God, Yod-He, Vav-He, or Yod-He, Wav-He. And in the Paleo-Hebrew, we see that the Yod is I'm sorry about that. The Yod is depicted as a hand. The He is depicted as someone pointing to something. The Vav or the Wav is as like a nail, a tent peg. And then we have a He over here, saying to behold, right? And I brought this up in a previous video, so you might be familiar with what I'm talking about here. And there was a couple of Orthodox Jews who were saying that this is not the Hebrew that we're using. We're using, modern Hebrew. You didn't talk about the name of the Lord in modern Hebrew. You went to the Paleo, and they were trying to say things like, this is not the original Hebrew, and you could take this to mean a hook, right? Because I was showing how the name means, behold the hand, behold the nail. That's the name of their God, right? And they were acting like this is incorrect, and you got to use the letters they're using today. But the thing that's interesting in their language is that here, the Vav or the Wav means and in their language, right? So if they just have that letter there, it's like saying and, right? So it'd be like you and me, or saying you Vav me, right? Or Wav, right? It's saying and. And in their language, the He equals the, as if it's telling you to look here, right? Like the capital, right? You're given a definite article. Hey, look, this is the one, right? And they'll put this where this is at the beginning of the word. So, for example, where you would have Satan, we all know Satan, his name means accuser. But in the Hebrew, it's Hasatan, where the He, Ha, is before his name, letting you know it's the accuser, letting you know it's Satan, right? Because if it doesn't say Ha-Satan, it just says Satan, it just means accuser, right? And that could be anybody. You could be an accuser, I can be an accuser, anybody can be an accuser. But when it's the accuser, it's Satan, the one that we call Satan, or Lucifer, right? And you notice that even in their language, they still have the same meaning to these words here, right? To these letters, I should say, where the tent peg is putting two things together. It's a nail, right? You can nail some pieces of wood together, right? You're sealing them together, and you're putting them together. And the behold, look at this, the, right? You're saying, hey, look, right? So even in their language, it still has the meaning of the Paleo-Hebrew letters in their language. So to dismiss this is just a mixture of foolishness, stubbornness, and just an outright rejection of the truth. And it's what it is. And there's no real way around that. So with all that being said, thank you for your time and attention. I just wanted to clarify this. I've been meaning to do this for a while, but I'm doing it now. Better late than never, right? So, thank you again for watching. Thank you for your time and attention. Take care. I'll see you in the next one, and may God bless you and yours.